And just one more thing about the the wicked out there. Hey, just know that if you do belong to God, just know that once upon a time, like myself, you were wicked. You were a wicked person, so don't get all high and mighty. You know, don't do that. I notice a lot of people that belong to God. They just reach a certain point in their life with God, and they just develop this pride. That's no good. That's being wicked. I mean, that's hypocrisy. Like some people just really reach a point where they just, like, I don't know, they get this pride about themselves. That's not good. Like, use discernment. Don't hate anybody, because at the end of the day, God loves everyone. He doesn't just love he loves everyone. Not now. Look, not everyone is his children. Society has a funny way of making you think that you're God's child, but you're surely not. You're really not. Most people do not belong to God. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you or anyone else. You know, everyone who says I belong to God, they don't belong to God. They don't. I mean, 80% of America thinks that they're going to heaven. America is so messed up. I mean, are you serious? Come on, man. Really. But I'm not gonna say. It's not for me to say who's going to heaven or who's not. But according to the Bible, not too many people make it there. And according to the Bible, there's a lot of people who think they're going when they're really not. And America says 80% of them, America, statistically, 80% of the people in America, this country, think that they're going to heaven. Well, it's kind of biblical that it be that way, because a lot of people think they're going to heaven, come to find out that day they're not going to heaven. But if you're a child of God, it's your duty to pray for people, not to hate on people. Don't hate people just because they're wicked or whatever. Because once upon a time you were that person. And even as you sit here today, watching this video, you still have attributes, and so do I, within your personality and my personality. We never should ever look at anybody that we're greater than. Like, I'm greater than you. Never do that. This world is a hurting place, and what makes the world a hurting place is not the world itself, but the people in it. People need your prayers. They don't need your condemnation. Leave justice up to God. It's your duty to pray for these people. Pray for your enemies. Love your enemies. Don't sit there. And I know it's easy to slip into a little trap where you just get kind of weird about it. Don't do that, because you never know. The person you're praying for, you might be the only one who's praying for that person, where God will actually hear the prayer. You never know. And one prayer can change somebody's life. You never know. That person, that wicked person that you used to be and that I used to be, maybe you have a relationship with God because somebody prayed for it. Somebody could have just looked at you and look at you and in your wickedness and said, hey, he's a wicked jerk, I'm just going to leave him like that. Maybe you have a relationship with God, and you're on your way to heaven because somebody prayed for you. Huh? You ever think of it that way? Pray for your enemies. Pray for your family. Pray for your best friends and people who hate you and spite you and always will, and probably will die that way. Pray for them. Pray for them, because you know what? Maybe the only reason why you have a relationship with God, and you can say that in a legitimate way, is because somebody, maybe there's somebody out there that had every right to hold something over your head, every right to get angry at you, every right to get bitter towards you, but instead they prayed for you. In the midst of that hurt that you caused them, they prayed for you. And that prayer was strong enough to where God grabbed you by the collar and made you a new person. So don't get all high and mighty on people, because wicked people are being changed to righteous people every day. Why? Because people pray for them. Don't deny somebody a changed life with God. Don't be a stumbling block. Pray for these people. Have a nice day.